guys, I am Wizarding World YouTuber Victoria Maclean and welcome to my Primark haul video today. Now, going straight into the video, my favourite wand of all time is this incredible Architect Hogwarts wand from the Warner Brothers Studio tour. This wand is just exceptional. I absolutely love it. I mean, how can anyone not love this? The detail on this wand is just incredible. But as I always say, as I always say, I'm going to put it back before I break it. So I'm going straight into my videos today because there's a few changes to my channel in case you hadn't already seen for those keen-eyed people. We have two bags from Primark. One is full of one thing and the other one is full of another thing. I don't know what else to say apart from giving it all away. But as you know, I had a lovely trip to Primark recently. I did a quick filming around the store, literally like 20 minutes. If you haven't seen that, then check out the link above. A lot of the stuff I picked up from Primark the week before wasn't actually there a week later, so I was quite shocked to see how much actually gone from the shelves. So I'm really glad I went when I did with Monica, so I was really chuffed. So we have some amazing items. Primark are kind of, is it me or are they like doing a little bit of like less stuff at the moment? They're not focusing too much on Harry Potter. There's not many clothes, and you'd think there would be, especially with the release of Secrets of Dumbledore. But there wasn't actually that much merch. I was quite disappointed. However, there was a lot more there than there has been for quite some time. So I was really chuffed, and with me finishing my degree, going in to do my master's now from October, I got a little bit excited in the stationery section. And so I got a few little bits. So these have been out a while. They've done different types of boxes, but they've never done this design. So this one is obviously all four houses in like a drawer, a desk tidy if you like. These are all drawers that come out and they're £3.50. So you've got Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin and Hufflepuff. I'm doing a little bit of Slytherin today and you will see why very soon. Finished off with this beautiful Harry Potter ribbon. I always try and keep these sort of ribbons because they're so beautiful. And then all over it you have Hogwarts, 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 and then you have the castle as well. So the design of this like desk tidy is quite nice. I actually prefer it to the others. The other ones were a little bit smaller. Some of them were like this height and then some of them were this height and then this thin. They weren't very big, so it was nice to see one that was quite a lovely size. And if you think about it, if you got a few of these and stacked them together, how lush would that be? Because that's how they looked in the Primark shop. They were all stacked together, and so I was tempted to pick up more. Unfortunately though, I really am running out of room, so it wasn't really an option. So I definitely had to pick up one of these. There was another item there that I wish I had picked up. Maybe I will get a chance next week or something if I go into Cardiff, but there is definitely something else I want to grab that I want to show you that I have seen in my videos and I have seen in my photos now that I look at. You know, when you just look at something you think, damn it, I wish I picked that up when I saw it, you know, because you look at, you're doing a filming video and you're not really concentrating. This was different because when I actually went shopping for items, we were actually there to shop. You know, when we were there last week, my husband and I were going to see Top Gun Maverick in 4DX. Oh my God, if you haven't seen that film, you've got to go and see it because we are huge fans of the original Top Gun film that was filmed in, what is it, 1983? 1980s. It was early 1980s, wasn't it? Very, very long time ago. And what I loved about this film, sorry, I'm procrastinating and diverting a little bit. What I loved about this one is, one, not only is Tom Cruise flying the actual planes, except the black one in the beginning, he's flying all the planes himself. He does all the stunts himself. They reference so much from the original film, so even the beginning of the film was incredible, and I just watched and I just kept hitting Adam's arm because I kept getting really excited. It was so nice to see. I highly recommend going to see it in 4DX before it leaves the cinemas, but I gotta tell you, I'm so excited for it to come out on DVD. Well, actually no, maybe not DVD, it'll have to be Blu-ray. Have to be Blu-ray or download it, because I think you can't, it's not a DVD film. It is definitely not a DVD film. It is a full max film that you have to see in as much resolution as you possibly can. So let's move on. So this is away from the stationery, but there is more stationery to come. Now Monica spotted these and I was like, ugh. Okay, I'm not normally one for buying glasses and mugs. As you guys know, I'm not a real mug person apart from that Death Eater mug that I did get last time I went to the tour because I've been looking for it for 2 years. This one I had to pick up. I will be using them, but these are going to be like my Baileys with ice glasses. You know, these are so beautiful, these glasses. They are 2 tumbler glasses and they have Hogwarts Castle and Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry written on the bottom. Now these were £7 and I thought that wasn't too bad. They are a little bit pricey for Primark, if I'm going to be honest, but I did think that they were really lovely to have nonetheless. So that was a really nice item to add. So this next item, now I've got a few desk tidies, like, you know, pen pots and things on my desk already. I'm looking at 2 now, and obviously they're Harry Potter themed, but you can never have too many desk tidies. Do you know what I mean? There's always something you need something for. Do you know what I mean? I love my stationery, okay? I love my stationery. I did a video for Conquest Journals recently and it was like Christmas. I fell in love with everything I was sent. But this was something, I saw it and I was like, do you know what? I'm not normally one for getting stuff like this, but it's more, you could use it for other than a desk tidy. This could be for a bathroom or by a sink downstairs in the kitchen or something you put your paintbrushes in. This is solid metal. Doesn't that sound lush? Right, that is solid metal and it's got Hogwarts etched into the metal here. It's £5, so it's a little bit expensive for Primark, but I actually really loved this. It was such a lovely pencil holder, but I think it would probably rust if you used it for like toothbrushes or something. However, it's so cheap you could get away with like buying 2, and then if one rusts you can just swap it over. Sorry, I would say I got rudely interrupted by somebody at the door, but they were dropping off my LitJoy box. No, I don't unbox them on my channel anymore, but I still buy them for myself because I love them, right? So that I cannot wait to open because I've heard about amazing stuff in it. Okay, so also, oh my God, LitJoy, right? LitJoy have released on the 22nd of this month, they are doing Lord of the Rings subscription box. I am like, what? That is my second favourite franchise is Lord of the Rings. I got a Lord of the Rings shelf over there, you know. I will have a Disney shelf soon when I can figure out where the hell it's going to go. But Lord of the Rings LitJoy box, I will be unboxing that on my channel. So don't you worry, I will still be having LitJoy in my channel. But unfortunately, I'm not able to cover the Harry Potter boxes anymore, the Harry Potter themed boxes. But the Lord of the Rings box, I am so all over that. I am on it like Sonic. I really am, and I cannot wait. I haven't been this excited for a subscription box in a long time, and that is one box I cannot wait to arrive. But sales, I think it's the 22nd of June they go live. I assume it doesn't matter if you're a Lunicorn, because I'm still a Lunicorn, or you're not a Lunicorn, but because it's New Line Cinema, obviously Lord of the Rings, I can cover it. So I am so chuffed that I will be covering LitJoy Lord of the Rings box on my channel. So that's an exclusive for you guys. No one else knows about that. You know, you're the first people to find out that I will be covering Lord of the Rings on my channel. Okay, and I'm so excited, as you can tell. Right, so this I thought was a brilliant idea because obviously I'm doing my masters in October. If I pass my course, it's looking good though. I find out soon, in like a week or 2 weeks. I find out if I pass my degree soon, and then I graduate on the 13th of July with my cap and gown and everything. I will be covering it on my channel, don't you worry. But we have this gorgeous expanding file. Now I use these quite a lot in my work because they're brilliant for things like receipts, invoices, you name it. They're brilliant, manuals, all sorts of things. But for my degree, all my my module handbooks and stuff, I like the idea of having something like this to put it in. So I've got it all together and it's Harry Potter themed, and what I like is that it can just stand up on your desk like that or like that, you know. It's brilliant. So that is going to be used very much so on my desk for my degree, my masters. I'm a little bit nervous about it because I'm like my mum. I love being in education. So I've been like, I've done courses. I mean, I'm a qualified hairdresser, you know, I've got what's it called? An NVQ in computer science. What else have I got? I've been in education for a very long time. I've got A levels in art. I've got MVQs in art. You name it. I'm a qualified teaching assistant. You know, so I've always been in education. I like being in education, and so doing my degree in my movies, my TV and my film and TV degree, which is now called Moving Image, because they're covering social media as well, which is great, which they have been with me. I was their first test case, I think, but that's really, really good. So what I like about it is I finished my degree. My degree is now done. I had to get my qualification from college to get more points to do a degree, which I then did, went and did my degree, and now I'm going in to do my master's from October. But I'm actually thinking, right, okay, bearing in mind my master's going to be hard work. I'm aware of this, you know, but I'm allowed to do the same thing again. I'm allowed to put it around my YouTube channel, which is brilliant. I'll have to do far more research on my YouTube channel and far more in-depth on the insights and the graphs and grids and so on of what's going on and where it's being watched from and how much is earning what. And so I have to do all of that, which I've been doing anyway. But what if I get to my master's and I want to do more? Because I'm only 42. My mum did her A levels when she was in her 40s. I think she was 45 when she got her A levels finally. And because mum's like me, I'm like my mum, constantly in education. She loved creative writing. That was her thing. She was obsessed with the written word. And what I love about the idea is I'm only 42. I'll qualify when I'm almost 44, which isn't that far away. It's only 18 months degree, 18 months course. And then what's going to stop me from there? Why didn't I go on to do my doctorate? You know, I mean, there's nothing stopping me. The only thing that is stopping me at the moment is where to do my doctorate, because they don't do it where I am in the moment currently. I'd have to probably go to somewhere like Cardiff. But if I could do it remotely, what's to stop me from doing my doctorate? You know, this is what I love. You know, it's a case of I'm only 42, you know, I'm still really young. I'm completely immature, so it's well worth it. But what's to stop me from doing that? What's to stop me from qualifying in my master's and doing my doctorate? You don't know. You know, this is what I love about it. So education to me is so important. And I've loved that I could do it all by myself. I do have a one-to-one, obviously, in my education, and she helps me then write out my essays and things. I'm not sure how that would work doing my doctorate if I was to go ahead and do my doctorate. But again, it's like, what's to stop me? Apart from finances, obviously. But what's to stop me from continuing? That's the beauty of our country. We can do these things. We can go on to do whatever we bloody want, you know. We can become whatever we want. I mean, I've become a well famous influencer, you know. It's what's to stop me? And then hopefully my children, obviously Monica is already hugely successful in Disney, but then what's to stop Daniel's very happy where he is? What's to stop Harry from following in his mum's footsteps and going to university and doing his degree and his master's and his doctorate and in whatever he wants to become? So I love that. I love the fact that I'm really enjoying myself, but I'm also thoroughly enjoying seeing where this takes my kids too. Because Monica obviously went and she did Disney. She went and did worked for Disney and everything, and she's hugely successful in her Disney career, and she's doing amazingly. And then I followed in the whole YouTube, and she helped me with that, you know. And then Daniel started doing all his gaming stuff with is it Twitch, and Harry loves his YouTube, and it's just like, this could go really well. We don't know where this is going. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you, some of this stuff has been opened because, as you saw from the video last week, I have already done this unbagging, but the memory card failed. I've formatted my card now, so it should all be fine. Something a stupid film student should have known, but hopefully this is it now. So I'm in a really good mood, and I'm feeling amazing. I've lost so much weight already. I'm feeling good. I've got so much going on this month, so much going on next month, so much going on the month after, and the month after that, and the month after that. So it's just like, I just feel amazing. I just feel so good. So anyway, so on we go. I'm waffling on, but I know you guys don't mind me yapping away. So Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. This is like a strange plastic folder, but it's very, very, very pretty. Then there were two. There was a red one and this one. I preferred this one. So this is a plain folder. This was only £6, which I think is amazing, because not only do you get this lovely plastic folder, but you get a load of things inside as well. So how many people do you know who could buy a really lovely, nice stationery set for £6 with a folder? First of all, you have this wicked Wizard in Training A4 notepad. Again, perfect for taking notes for my masters. Then we have a smaller notepad. I was actually looking for a small notepad the other day because I needed to take one with me, because there was some in Primark that I picked up thinking, well, why would you want those? And now I'm thinking I wish I'd picked them up, you know. So we've got this Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry lined notebook again. So that's really, really pretty. Not only that, but you also get, I'll bring it all out, you also get a sharpener with the Hogwarts castle on as well. You get an eraser that's covered in the Hogwarts houses. You get a pencil. Again, I get the kind of Catherine Kidston kind of vibes from these items with the pattern on them. I think they're really, really lovely. And then you also get, which I have written with, it's absolutely beautiful, it's so smooth, is this lovely Harry Potter, almost like a Catherine Kidston design pen as well. And I think it's black ink from what I remember, but it's such a lovely pen, because I did use it just to see what it was like. So I was so angry with the video failing last week that I just thought, you know what? What's the pen like, you know? And I tried it and I loved it. So I've really been excited to get this video done so I can start using my items. I'm not normally this excited about getting everything out of my Primark bags, but I really can't wait to use them. As you can hear, I'm quite excited today. So anyway, we're going into the next bag now. Now, I did ask the lady in Primark, I said, can I have 2 carrier bags? Because there was quite a lot. And I like to be balanced. You know, I've got my rucksack on my back and I like to be balanced, you know, with everything. And she still gave me 1 bag. So I said to Monica, I said, Mon, do you really need to take your Primark bag home with you? Because she's been home for the weekend. She's like, no, Mum, it's fine. She said, you can have it. So she gave me her other bag. Now, there's a few items in here that are not Harry Potter. Don't worry, there are still plenty of Harry Potter things for you to see. Now, first of all, I will show you the best wipes in the world, okay? These wipes are amazing. I use them for most things. I definitely use them. The main thing I use them for is to prepare my skin before I do my makeup. So I will wipe my face with one of these first. I used to use them for taking my makeup off until I found or got sent by a company an erase your face cloth, which all you do is put warm water over it, and it literally within 25-30 seconds your makeup is gone. That's how quick it is, and I love it. You don't need soap, you don't need anything, just warm water with these cloths, and you put it on. I swear to God, buy one, but make sure you wash it a couple of times before you use it, because the fluff comes off a little bit before they get, you know, normal. They defluff. And they're the most amazing things. And I've noticed my skin is much clearer now from spots. I do have the occasional spots here and there. That's because of the change of weather. That's normal for me this time of year. But my skin has never looked so good. It looks so clean. It looks so smooth. It looks perfect. I know I don't age like most people. I'm very lucky. But the Erase Your Face cloths, I highly recommend them for everyone. Now, Daniel's using them. Monica's using them. My husband's tried them. He's a little bit stubbly, so it does feel a bit weird, so he's not really fussed. But Daniel, I think Harry's tried them as well and he liked them. Daniel, Monica and we all use Erase Your Face cloths because they're about £3 or £6 for a pack of 5, and I highly recommend you getting them. But if you don't want to use that and you want to use wipes, these are £1 a pack, and you get 2 packs for the price of 1 basically, and they are the loveliest wipes I've ever used. Now, I've tried all kinds of wipes because I've got very problematic skin. I'm not so much sensitive to things, apart from Johnson's baby wipes give me a terrible rash, and I was quite shocked at that because they were brilliant. I used them all the time when I had my babies. but they are awful on my skin. But these are so cooling and lovely, especially when you're preparing your skin to put makeup on. I love giving them a wipe. It kind of starts the day with that kind of wipe on your face. I wash my face obviously with the Erase Your Face. I don't use soap so much anymore. I just use the Erase Your Face cloth because it gets rid of all the dirt as well, impurities. So I use that on my skin. And then when I'm about to, when my skin's cooled down and it's gone dry, so obviously I'm like this with the you know, all the water and wetness and stuff, then I wipe my face over with one of those to prepare my skin to put on my foundation. And my skin is looking so much better. I've got a little kind of bit of dry patch there, and I think I've got a couple of dry patches here, but that's normal for me at this time of year, and then on my nose there and there. But my skin has never looked so beautiful. It radiates at the moment, and it's thanks to the Erase Your Face wipes and these wipes as well. They are amazing. God, I'm really waffling on today, aren't I? Right, so when I do my nails, you know I do my... Do you mind I'm doing a video? Okay, that was rude. Anyway, as I was saying, I do my own nails, as you guys know. Now, they look a bit odd at the moment because I have had to redo them a little bit because they were starting to grow out. So what I did is I put my normal shellac on, normal glitters. I've got 5 different colour glitters on. And then I used sterling silver leaf, and I put a lot of it on the end here, and it slowly went up and it faded. But I've had to kind of extend the back now, so part of it's gone. So I need to add a little bit more to it. But they don't look as nice as they did, but they still look good. But as you know, I do my own nails. I love doing my own nails. And these are my real nails. Although I have done false ones before. I did really like them, but I couldn't type. I couldn't wipe my nose. I couldn't do anything. So I use these cosmetic pads, which are only 90p from Primark. They're brilliant because when I'm using them, I use one side and then I use the other side when I'm doing my nails. They are absolutely fantastic to use, and they're so freaking cheap as well. So they are another thing I can't live without. And then obviously, because we are going away, we are going to Dublin next month for 4 days with my best friend, Monica. Monica's my best friend's daughter, so my goddaughter, and my other best friend, Grace. And we're going to go out for 4 days. We're going to have a fantastic time in Dublin. Proper girly weekend, no cameras or anything. There'll probably be a few selfies of me, but that's it. We're going to go out there and just get drunk and have like a really good girly weekend. And then in August the 15th, we fly out to New York, me and Monica. So we've got, obviously we're there for 8 days, and there's lots of filming in New York, lots of shops, lots of obviously New York store. We're going to go see the Cursed Child. I'm going to go and catch up with all my influencer friends out there in America. I can't wait to finally meet them, and we're just going to have the best time. I'm going to meet some of my Patreons out there as well. So it's just like, I'm so excited. So excited. And obviously the exhibition is on, the Harry Potter exhibition is there till September, and we're getting to see it as well. It's an hour and a half away from the hotel, but don't care. We're going. We got to go because it looks incredible. It looks way better than the London one. I've got to be honest. It really does, because it's proper. Like, you can sit in the sets, you can sit at like Umbridge's desk, you can sit at the cupboard under the stairs, you can do all that sort of thing, and it's like, why can't we do that here? That's so unfair. But it's going to be an amazing experience, and I really cannot wait to go. So one of the things I do like taking, because obviously it gets quite expensive. Because we're flying business class, we're flying upper class, so we've got beds and everything on the plane. We're very, very lucky. We get to go out that way. We don't have to worry about what we take, because we can take 2 23 kilo bags, which is a ridiculous amount of weight. So I might not be taking much out there, but I'm damn sure going to be taking a load when I come back. There's going to be endless unbagging, I tell you now. All right, because I'll have so much. I'm saving up loads of money. I'm trying to save up loads of money. Monica, bless her, she's, every time I sell something on eBay, she said, Mum, send me the money. So I send her the money, and there it's she's keeping it all for me. But I'm just gonna have the best time. I'm just so excited, as you can tell. So obviously it gets really heavy, and the stuff I use on my hair, I use a lot of Moroccan oil products for my hair, because my hair's very, very, very fine. I have lots of it, but it's very fine. And so because obviously I'm a qualified hairdresser, so I actually I did it because I wanted to learn how to look after my own hair, which is quite a selfish reason, but you know, why not? So I did it to look after my own hair, but I do like using Moroccan oil products, but the bottles are massive, and so I still want to take them out with me to New York. So we picked this up for £1 from Primark, and it's 4 bottles, 2 with pumps and then 2 smaller bottles, and this is perfect for like your shampoo and conditioner while you're out there. So this is amazing, such an amazing item to have. So we picked them up so we wouldn't have to worry about taking so much weight out there. Think about it, the less weight I take out there, the more weight I can bring back. Slightly excited. So we move on. Now this is obviously the cosmetics section, so obviously this is where I got a little bit excited about the whole cosmetics thing. Now I did see this, I kind of see this if you watch my video about me obviously going around Primark recently, you'll see this. I'm not actually sure what it is. It says it's You Know Who. I don't know who, I don't know what that is. Number 1. This is £7 face cloth and white jade stone roller. So this is what it is. So I'm going to have to look at like some videos, maybe on TikTok or something. I'm obsessed with TikTok. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, then please go and follow me on TikTok. This is my handle. It's the same as I am on Instagram and YouTube, Lady Victoria McLean. So come and follow me on TikTok, and I may even follow some of you back. So this is kind of like a face cloth with roller set. It doesn't actually say what exactly it is or what you're meant to do with it. So if you guys know what to do with it, if any of you are beauticians or anything like that, then let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to find out, because it looks very nice. I love the handle. I don't think you can see the handle. Let's take it out of, I haven't done this, I haven't taken anything out of the boxes. Oh, hang on, it's stuck. Where's my knife? I did have my knife, there it is. Oh, I've had a lot of messages from you guys regarding the video last week of where do I go from here. So I want to thank you personally for all of you who have written to me either on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. It really meant a lot to me, your messages. Thank you so much. I've been having some lovely chats with some of my companies that I work with, and bless, Enchanted Mysteries is one of the companies. She messaged me today. She was like, right, here is a budget, go shopping. So she's asked me to look on all the things you can get from Disneyland Paris and basically choose a load of stuff that she's going to buy for me to do an unboxing. So I'm like, oh my god, I love this woman. And so I get lots of excitement, but I have got loads coming up. There's loads of things coming up on my channel. I've got a fantastic collaboration coming up soon. I can't tell you anything. My Patreons kind of know what's going on. They know something's going on, they just don't know which company it is. But I know you guys are going to absolutely freak out when you see the range that I'm going to be covering soon. It is just incredible, and I feel so incredibly lucky that I actually got asked to do this. So it's something for me that I have been craving for a long time, and I finally get to do it. All official, and it's a Harry Potter, it's Wizarding World. But I can't tell you anything yet. But when I can tell you, I will be telling you. You'll see a video saying I have a secret, you know, I finally get to tell you, because I think I'll be screaming. I should be getting an update this week on it, and I am like, I don't know how I'm going to contain myself. I really don't. So I have got so much coming. I have so much to look forward to. It's just getting into that mindset on getting myself ready to do my videos, and I'm not 100% sure what's going on, because you obviously everything's changed, everything's changing, but it's all changing for the good. It is all changing for the good, and it was my choice. You know, no one forced me into it. It was my choice, and I feel that this is all for a good cause. And I already feel the positives, and I see the positives coming. It's just with somebody with ADHD, with autism, it's very hard. And a lot of you said that you fully understood this. If things change, it's figuring out that change in your head and how to kind of understand it and carry on. So that for me was quite difficult. Daniel's the same, because Daniel's autistic. With me, change is never good. But it was needed, you know, it was really needed. Change was needed. And so I feel that everything happens for a reason. I'm a full believer in everything happens for a reason. And I feel like all of this has happened for a reason, but it's all for good. I knew when the decision was put in front of me to go that way or that way, I knew the right path. I knew in my bones that that was the right path to take. I took it, and it has been the right path. Nothing ever works how you want it to work, but God has a plan, and you won't know that plan until you get to the end, and then you will know why that happened. It's like so much happens in life, and you look back and think, right, now I know why that happened. Now I know why that happened. it makes sense now. And that's what I keep thinking. That will make sense. That will make sense. And I can't complain, you know. It's a bad day, not a bad life. You know, my life is incredible. I'm so lucky. I'm so incredibly blessed. You know, I have so much that people don't have, you know, and people kill for. It's like we were watching the Jubilee, me and my daughter, because obsessed with the Jubilee. Congratulations, Queen Elizabeth, on your reign of 70 years plus. That is an incredible achievement. Being British, being Welsh, being British is such an honour. And you watch things like the Jubilee, 4-day celebration, you know, and you saw the Queen up on the balcony for possibly the last time you're ever going to see her. And I think that's really sad, you know, that might be the last time we ever see her in person, because she's technically retired, you know. She lives in Windsor. She hardly ever goes to Buckingham Palace anymore. And she's just carrying on. And it's such an emotional thing to see, but it's also a very proud moment that our country does so well. I mean, you know, pompous, is it pompous, posh and pompous or something like that? We do it best, but we do. We definitely do it best. And it was just such a proud moment to watch the Jubilee, knowing that that we're British, and what an amazing time to be British. I mean, she is the last queen we will ever see in our lifetime, because obviously now you'll have, after obviously we lose Queen Elizabeth, hopefully not for a long time yet, we'll then have Prince Charles, and then we'll have Prince William, and then we'll have Prince George. And it's just like, unless something drastic happens, which I hope to God never does, we will have a king now for the next 3 monarchs. So it's very, very strange. But yeah, we're very lucky to see the Queen when we did. But this is so cool. That's actually jade, is it? I love jade. I love green jade, I do. What I love about this, right, I'm not even sure what this is. So you guys tell me what this is, okay? Because I have no idea. But I like, that feels so lovely. Aren't you meant to like put oils on or something and kind of do it or something like that, you know, like massage? Got makeup on it now. So what's this? This is some sort of, is this a face cloth? Oh, it's got marks all over it. Oh, no. Tell a lie. No, it's because it's faded. I thought there was a mark on it. It's not. It's where the envelope's meant to be. So that's okay. That's all right. Panic over. It's, I don't think I'd use it until I washed it, because I get it. That is incredibly soft underneath. I get the impression that that's just gonna, you know, loads of bits are gonna come off in your face, like the cloths, the erase your face cloths, if you don't wash them before use. It says, Wizarding World, Harry Potter, keep away from fire, blah, 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 blah. So it still doesn't kind of explain to you what exactly they're meant to do. So it's interesting. Please let me know in the comments below what exactly it's meant to be for. This is why I'm wearing Slytherin colours, because you know I'm Ravenclaw, part Slytherin, okay? I decided, because they got new brushes in Primark, I decided to buy a Slytherin one instead. So I now have Ravenclaw and Slytherin. I mean, how many people do you know are both, okay? Yes, I'm mostly Ravenclaw. However, I'm very proud of my part Slytherin side. Okay, so this is my new brush, and it has, they had all of the houses there, and then it has Slytherin written there. But I love their Primark brushes. This is £3.50, and I use their brushes all the time. I've got another one over there, another Primark one. I've got another Primark, I've got Ravenclaw one there, Primark Ravenclaw one upstairs, and now I have a Slytherin one. So I'm very proud of my Slytherin brush. Now I loved this. This was £2.50. It's an acceptance letter compact mirror. So there it is. It's so lovely. This is raised on here. I like that. And I thought, you know what, for £2.50, this is a lovely size to put into your bag as well, because it's nice and wide. So you've got obviously the normal mirror there and the close-up mirror there. But you've got a lovely kind of large mirror to be able to do your makeup, and you can maybe put it on the table like that, because it's stiff enough, it'll stay up. So this is perfect for me going away. I love that, because that will stay in my bag, because it's so lovely. It's such a tiny kind of thickness. It's nice and thin, but then it's also a nice size for you to use for any sort of purpose, really. So then we move on to makeup sponges. Now these are house makeup sponges with Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw on the sponges themselves. They're £2.50, I think. Is it £2.50? No, £4.50, my mistake. That's quite expensive, isn't it, for Primark? However, my makeup sponges are ready to die. They're actually starting to come apart. I was trying to put my makeup on earlier and they were so bad that they were taking my foundation off as I was putting it on. So, wasn't good. So I decided to buy some makeup sponges, more makeup sponges. 1, to show you guys. 2, because I love the colours of these. And 3, because I badly need them. But they're not cheap, are they, makeup sponges? They're quite expensive, the good ones anyway. Maybe because they're £4.50, that's a good thing, that it means that they are actually going to be decent. And then the pièce de résistance. I don't even know if I said that right. I love these. And I'm using my my makeup brushes now. I went through a stage of not using them because I'd never used them before. I use my fingers all the time to put my makeup on, my foundation, my eyeshadow, everything. But after trying out after the Warner Brothers Studios brought out their makeup brush set, was it last year or was it a year before? I decided to give them a go and I haven't looked back. So I've been using all their brushes that came in the set. Now this isn't all the same brushes, but it's not far off. So this is the house brush set, house makeup brushes, and you have Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin and Gryffindor. Now on the top of the makeup brushes you have the houses, the house mascots on there, and then you have the houses written down the brushes, and they're the designs of the brushes underneath there. These were £7, but I really, really loved those. And I thought I'm going to have them because I'm really loving makeup brushes. I did try and use, because I'm using a different foundation, and I had a new foundation brush come with the foundation. I did try it, but I found the brush ate up a lot of the makeup. So I found that I was using far more with the brush than I would have with a sponge. And that's when I figured out the sponges upstairs need to be thrown. But these sponges, I'm going to use those from now on because I love the fact that I've got my house makeup sponge. I'm going to give these brushes a try as well, not for the foundation, but for everything else, for my setting powders, my eyeshadows and things. They got a little blending brush here, which is actually smaller than the one I've got upstairs, which I like, because the one upstairs I find is too big. So I think this one would be much better. So I'm definitely going to be using those. So that is it. Have you enjoyed my unbagging of my Primark merchandise? I spent about £50, I think. So that was a lot for me. I did spend a lot. But last time I went to Primark, I didn't really pick up much. I found that there wasn't much I liked, but this time round there was just so much I wanted, and I haven't had that for quite a while, because I don't, as even Dan pointed out, you don't buy as much anymore, Mum. And I was like, well, no, because I've got no bloody room or money. But you know, that's a good thing. I'm saving up for New York, but that's a good thing. So there were more things that I noticed this time round that I thought, you know what, yeah, why not? I'm gonna get it. I don't know about the whole roller thing, but I'm gonna give it a try, because I'm very much into like all my makeup and my massages and stuff, and I've got oils and everything, so I might give it a go and see what I think. But let me know in the comments below which item was your favourite. Until next time, take care. I love you all, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Bye-bye. Want to check out more of my content? Take a look at this video right here or this video right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.